Naam, basi moja kwa moja kama nilivyokuelezea, tunaweza kuvuka hadi katika makao makuu ya IEBC ambako viongozi wake wakuu wanatarajiwa kuwahutubia wanahabari kuhusiana na masala ambayo tumetoka kuzungumzia kutoka kwa Wizara ya Elimu. Moja kwa moja basi, wacha nikupelekea huko.
To ensure that the elections are free, fair and credible. I want to update you on two areas. The first one is on procurement of the Kenya Integrated Elections Management System. And the second one is on preparations for political party nominations. As regards the KIMS system, the Election Act 2011 as amended requires the Commission to deploy an integrated election management system for voter registration, voter identification, and results transmission. The Commission is committed to abide by this requirement and wishes to assure Kenyans that this technology will be used in the August 8, 2017 general elections. In order to meet the legal timelines for the procurement and putting in place the technology required for the elections, the Commission advertised for the tender for the KIMS system on the 16th of December 2016. However, the process was stopped due to an order by the Public Procurement Administrative Review Board on the 29th December 2016, following an application by a prospective bidder. The order was lifted on the 17th January 2017. Thereafter, 10 companies submitted their bids, and one of the companies was Gimalto SA, which qualified for technical evaluation. As the evaluation was going on, another order stopping the procurement process was issued by the review board on the 22nd February 2017, following an application by yet another bidder. The application was dismissed on the 9th March 2017, and on the 17th of March this year, the Commission concluded the financial evaluation as ordered by the review board. After conclusion of the financial evaluation, the Commission noted the following. A, the only technically evaluated bidder quoted a price of 5.2 billion Kenya shillings as against the available budget of 3.8 billion. B, taking into account the remaining processes of the tender procurement, the manufacturing, delivery, installation, and commissioning, it was not going to be possible for the Commission to meet its operational and legal timelines. See, over 19 million voters have already been registered using the current BVR system. The next priority is to ensure that components of voter identification and results transmission are integrated with the existing voter registration database. In view of this, the Commission decided to terminate the tender process, and in so doing, the Commission took into consideration its statutory obligation in preparing for the elections, procurement procedures, value for money, and timelines to guarantee delivery of a free, fair, and credible elections come August this year. The Commission has taken steps to directly procure the required Kenya Integrated Elections Management System from Saffron Identity and Security Company, formerly known as MOFO. This company has been selected for the following reasons. One, the Commission has very limited time left to comply with the legal timelines in relation to deployment of ICT in elections which are forthcoming. In addition, adequate time is required for purposes of configuration, testing, training, and deployment for purposes of voter verification exercise, which is required to commence on 10th of May. Saffron has undertaken to deliver the technology within the statutory timelines which the Commission has issued. The second reason is, so far we have over 19 million voters who have been registered using the standalone system provided by Saffron Identity and Security, which those are the BVR systems. The Commission has a preventive and maintenance contract for the BVR system with Saffron for the next 3 years. This contract was entered into some time back. During the registration, the register preparation, Saffron is supporting the Commission to ensure that we have a credible and reliable biometric voter register to be used in the 2017 general election. So using Saffron at this point in time ensures continuity and guarantee for compatibility, timely delivery, and accountability in the deployment of the new system. In the 2013 general elections, the system used in elections were provided by different vendors, and this had serious implications on election day. It's known that there was no sufficient time for the integration of the new systems with existing ones in the 2013 elections. Ladies and gentlemen, as a country, we have to learn from the mistakes of the 2013 elections and build on our strengths. It's for these reasons that the Commission has decided to engage Saffron Identity and Security to ensure that statutory timelines are met, so that we also have sufficient project management capacity, and lastly, that the systems are fully compatible and integrated for the purpose of the elections. Any other way will jeopardize the preparation for the forthcoming elections. The second issue I want to comment on is the political party nomination processes. Ladies and gentlemen, the next important step in our electoral process is the political party nomination process. The Commission notes with satisfaction the efforts by political parties to abide by the timelines it has gazetted. We are available for consultations to ensure there is clarity and common understanding on every aspect of election preparation. We as a Commission are aware that the court has suspended operation of Section 28 of the Elections Act. This has an impact on the issue of political party membership lists. However, the court order does not pronounce itself on the issue of submission of membership lists to the IEBC. The hearing of this matter is scheduled to proceed on 29th of March this year, and we hope the court will finalize the matter at the earliest possible to avoid delays in the legal timelines which we have issued. In the meantime, we urge political parties who are ready with their party membership lists to submit the same to us. It's important to underscore that submission of a party membership list was also done in the 2013 general elections. This is not the first time. It was done in the previous elections. And for clarity purposes, party membership lists are required for the following reasons. One, Section 31 of the Elections Act requires that primaries be conducted using party membership lists. This and they be submitted to the Commission. As such, it will not be possible to ascertain the members who will have participated in a primary for purposes of certifying that the political party nominates its candidates in accordance with the law. Two, the Commission is mandated by the Constitution to regulate the process by which political parties nominate candidates for elections, while the Commission may not be conducting those primaries. The lists are necessary for the purpose of regulating the process of nomination, including dispute resolution. Also, the lists are also necessary in order to determine, under Section 29 of the Elections Act, whether a presidential candidate has submitted the requisite number of supporters. That is the 2,000 supporters from at least 24 counties who are members of that particular party in question. The list is also required, as envisaged by Section 28, to confirm to the Commission who is or who is not a member of a political party, to avoid disputes from political parties contending that some candidates cleared by the Commission to vie are not members of the political party which supposedly nominated them. The list is also important to confirm that independent candidates and their supporters are not members of any political party. In conclusion, I wish to reassure the country that the Commission will use the Kenya Integrated Election Management System, commonly referred to as KIMS, for the August 8th general election as provided by the law. We will continue to update the country on the systems that we are putting in place to ensure a timely delivery of elections on the August 8th, and that the elections being prepared by this commission will be free, fair, and credible, as envisaged in our constitution and the laws of this land. Thank you very much. That's the end of the press release.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Walter Menga.
Na mtazamaji, huo ni mkutano kati ya wanahabari pamoja na viongozi wakuu katika tume ya IEBC wakiongozwa na mwenyekiti wake ambaye ni Wafula Chebukati. Amezungumzia masuala mawili tu hapo kuhusiana na ule mfumo wa kutambua wapigaji kura, mfumo ambao kidogo ulikuwa na tashwishi na hatimaye kupelekea ile zabuni kufutiliwa mbali, lakini bado wana imani kwamba, wanasema kwamba wataendelea kufuatilia mfumo huo kulingana na namna ambavyo katiba inavyoelezea. Na moja kwa moja naarifiwa turudi tena tuweze kusikia yale ambayo yanaulizwa kuhusiana na mkutano huo kati ya wanahabari na wanachama hao wakuu wa IEBC.
BR case we have used for registration of voters during MVR1 and MVR2 and the continuous voter registration. And I've given reasons why we have opted for that company in terms of the law. So I think that's as far as that's concerned. Yes.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Mbiu. Just read on what I said that a lot of things because of the timelines that you haven't made. But if you look at the Public Procurement Act, you're supposed to have competitive bidding, and what you're going to do is single sourcing. Two, then NASA candidates have talked about going to set up a parallel reverse bidding system. And in the past, the Commission has talked about only having one that of the Commission. What is your take on that?
Number one, the Public Procurement and Assets Disposal Act gives very many options of how to tender. And as a procuring entity, we have an option of what to do best for the organization. And one of the options, other than open tender, is direct procurement. Look at Section 63 of the Act. 103, sorry. And so that's an option we have taken. And there are provisions to that. Determination has been done. Reasons have been given. And as far as we are concerned, that's the only way and the best way out for us to run the August 8th election. The other question on was what? On the only organization in the Constitution and the laws of the land which is to announce the results is IEBC. Now, nobody else can take that job from us. However, after we have announced our results, if one wants to total their own results, that's up to them. But the final tally and all the results will be announced by IEBC. And we are the only ones mandated to declare who the winners are, and that cannot be compromised on. It's in the constitution and it's in the laws of the land.
Chairman, first I apologize, I'm a little late, so perhaps you addressed this earlier. But my concern would be the step you have taken. What stops the same entities that have delayed the procurement from going to court again and challenging this single sourcing? What stops them? And it because the reason why I'm asking is because they have challenged everything and they have always argued that you have been preparing them. This, would you be ready for that? And what's your plan B for all these?
As a commission, of course, we cannot stop anybody from going to court to ask for anything. But we have already engaged Saffron. We have communicated. We have entered into an engagement. And the kits will be supplied on the due date before the timelines which we have provided. So we are moving on. And as far as we are concerned, that is it. So if anybody wants to go to court, we can't stop them. But I just want to inform the country that we have already engaged this supplier.